morning, good people. Good to see you.
You look like you was a burglar or something. Creeping through just then.
I feel like a burglar sometimes. I got an axle seal that's leaking. Or seeping. Ooh. This belt is old. So this lady is trying to get another 100,000 miles out of this. What is this? Equinox?
No. Captiva, maybe?
No. I don't know what kind of car this is. Captiva. Okay.
That's why Alex got out to pay me the big bucks, baby. Pay me to know things.
Well, what I've noticed so far, this tire is defective. It has a titty in it. As you can see, the tread is nice and even going across.
Now, what's the proper word? Because I know it ain't that.
Bubble, titty. Anywho.
All right, dictionary warriors, chime in. Tell us.
Please. All right. And okay, so see how it's nice and even? Hopefully you can see this on camera. When I get here, there's a clear rise. It's like a little.
Let me try
hill.
from another. I can
flat.
see.
It's flat, then it picks up and goes over.
Let me see. Hold on. I can
And
see
you can clearly see the wear that it's causing to the tire. It's bad. Either she hit a big pothole on this side, and it most likely ripped the cords in the belt. Ripped the cord. It I guess fractured the. It's like pulling a muscle. When you pull muscles, the muscles break. So this have like little strands throughout the tires, and it's held together to keep the tire form. And if you hit a big pothole or something, or if the tire is defective, it will bubble out. I like to call it titty. Titty baby. All right, back to seriousness business. Seriousness business. I don't know. I'm tripping this morning.
Yeah, you are.
And I hear a vibration. It's gonna be most likely this heat shield up here. I'm gonna have to probably get CJ or somebody to go in and condensation on me from the drain thing. But it's making a vibrating noise. Sounds like a heat shield or something. Yep, the heat shield is broken. I can see it right here. Way up there. You're probably not gonna see it on camera, but
Let me try.
let me see, can I get something to point? Let me go grab my laser beam.
You know I was about to say that.
Let's just stop the madness for a bit. This light specifically for y'all. I need to use it. All right. Heat shield is cracked. See it? The fractures on the heat shield.
I see the laser beam, but let me try to zoom in.
All right, hold on. Huh. But it's not important, but these manifolds like to crack too on these cars. I don't see any signs of exhaust leak. It's hard to tell. The reason it's so important because you don't want exhaust to be leaking right in front of you. It will enter the passenger compartment, and you will get carbon monoxide poison. And my eye's starting to itch. Hold on. All right. Now what I'm gonna do to double check, because I really care about people's safety, is shine my camera up through there and look. You'll get a real good view of it. I don't know what's wrong with my eye. Now these engines are known for their timing chain failure. Prior to my wife turning on the camera, I've already checked that. It is perfectly fine. Got some padding scraping up against the Let me go grab my camera. I can't get no good view on it. Yeah, when you take this passion of cars serious and really care about your consumers, you go the extra mile. And I recently learned why people like me is because of that. Of course you don't notice because you're the one that's doing it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You don't notice. Oh, I guess I do. All right, so yeah, it is a fracture where they normally be. I just got a glimpse of it. Shoot, come on, I'm trying to. So I was right. So in the morning time, this thing really shows its butt, but when it heats up, it closes up.
Cause wait, don't tell me. Cold air, the metal contracts.
Yeah.
Hot
When
air
it opens up.
I don't know. I always got that
When
part.
cold, it's open. When it gets hot, it expands and closes.
Right, that's
up.
what I'm gonna say. Heat expands,
Yeah.
cold contracts.
Shit, I just seen it too. I want to get this on camera because showing is everything in my business. So bam, see that fracture crack right there? I need that.
It look blurry.
I know. I'm sorry. It's like very tight up in there. I'm gonna try to get it again. I'm trying to get the perfect angle. But oh, there's, come on, baby. See, the problem I'm having is that I can't, let's see, let's take our time. Spend the whole video trying to show y'all the crack. Right there, there's a fracture crack.
Okay.
And it travels all the way up until where it's really bad right here. You see a raise. I saw it before, but it's hard to get on camera. And my camera's starting to overheat. It was in the red at 170. This thing has a temperature sensor on it to protect it. Well, to tell you, hey, it's too hot, and I think I don't supposed to get it over 140. And I just had it up in the 170. Then damage will start occurring. I read it somewhere on this. The sticker must have fell off. So, China for the win. Made in China.
Nonetheless, great camera. You used that angle a lot.
Okay, here it is. 158. Do not use the scope over 70 Celsius or 158 degrees. So I was in the red just now, so I kind of pull it back off of there. Yeah, that camera done been used and abused. We use it for everything. I didn't think it was gonna last that long, to be honest with you. I think I paid like $200 for it. I was like, do I really want to pay $200 for a generic camera? Well, I need it. Bought it. It's been working out great. All right, I'm also gonna recommend this lady some shocks. Bro, what's happening? Good to see you. Going on. You seen my latest TikTok?
Yeah.
Boys in the hood.
Now I know why the Titanic sank.
Right. He literally said the Titanic sank because of low budget and timelines. I was like, ain't that every engineer's
Yeah,
problem?
that's every engineer. I'm like, oh, you done told on yourself.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, like, oh, I did not say it that. I'm like, I'm just reiterating what you said, bro.
Well, now I know not to run my gas too low in the car.
No, that dude said it's perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. He made a video.
I don't know.
Stop doing
Oh,
it, man.
man. That dang old video got like almost 7 million views.
Listen, we weren't trying to do all
Yeah, I
that. We
was
just trying to
show
help.
people.
You know, you trying to educate people, but you know, it's engineers and potential politicians out here doing and making laws about these cars that don't make no sense.
True, that don't make a bit of sense. A bit of sense. My brother, very special in my life. He basically helped raise me, him and my grandma. My biological father died in '87. I was born in '88, so I kind of know how that went down. And yeah, he's been there. He's sort of like a father figure, I can say, but my brother, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So you have two father figures, your dad and Charlie.
Yep.
Because a lot of people are like, what? I saw you sing your dad happy birthday. If y'all want to know that story, comment below. We'll make a video someday, but...
I wanted to take you back to my diag process.
Your who?
Diag process.
Oh, I was about to say diet. What?
Diag process. Diag process. The engine, what the customers complained about a surging issue. Pulled the codes and it had throttle body.
Come on, babe. Be
Throttle body, yaddy, yaddy, throttle body, yaddy.
all right.
Throttle body. Throttle body performance issues. And it is very caked up and grimy. So we need to start by cleaning it. May not necessarily need to be replaced, but I always try to save money where possible. So I am gonna try to clean it within the fuel induction service, which it needs also. Drove the vehicle and I heard a lot of pre-combustion, spark knock. It's called a lot of things in the automotive world. Pre-combustion is where the fuel will pre-ignite before the spark plug ignites it. That can happen for a couple of reasons. On the normal basis, I'm not going to get into the abnormal basis. On the normal basis, pre-combustion can happen because of low quality of fuel or not using the correct fuel in the proper vehicle. Some vehicles recommend premium, and when you put regular in there, it will cause spark knock or just bad fuel in general. On the other hand, you will have a lot of carbon buildup in your engine, which this one does. And the carbon buildup will work as charcoal. It create hot spots in the combustion chamber. And those hot spots can actually glow and pre-ignite the fuel before the spark plug does, causing pre-combustion. And pre-combustion will eventually kill your engine. Cause a lot of stress on the bottom end. It's awful. So mechanics, or no, not mechanics' worst nightmare. It's performance guys' worst nightmare is pre-combustion. So, yeah, mouthful, but I wanted to make sure you understand everything. I don't know what's going on with him.
Speaking of which, we did a poll right quick. I put on the screen and you were asking like, okay, do you guys want him to use big terms like hygroscopic or tell it to you like he just told it to you, you know?
There was some big words, but for the most part, it was a mixture of things.
Half of the people said, let me pull it up. Half of the people said, just make it plain and talk regular, but other half was like they want to know technical terms. So
yeah, like carbon buildup. And then I used the reference of charcoal.
Yeah.
Charcoal is like carbon buildup. If I just say, oh, carbon buildup, and it can cause pre-combustion, okay, explain how, why, what something is missing. I'm not fully understanding. So I kind of break it down in certain ways so you can understand. But I'm gonna recommend a brake flush and belt and tensioner. This belt does seen better days. Look a little dark. Recommend one of those.
What is that?
Power steering flush. Power steering.
how many miles on this thing?
190.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
never had time machine?
Nope. She had it ever since 30,000 miles.
Wow.
So I'm impressed. We got some janky stuff going on over here. I'm gonna recommend pigtails because that would be the proper way to fix this. The insulation is the insulation has dry rotted off the wires and I'm saying this completely backwards and wrong. But yeah, the wires are exposed. I can't get it out right now, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
What's going on with you today, man? Peace.
Power for life. Hey. All right. That's it. That's all I see on this vehicle. So I need to write it up now and present it to the customer and pull in my next vehicle.
Okay, I'm going to give you your...
Well, you type faster.
I knew you was gonna try and make me do that.
You got
No,
it.
let's just cut and you do what you need to do. Okay?
No.
Yes. So guys, if you ain't picked up on it by now, Alex definitely can get me to do what I don't want to do. But anyway, I wanted to note that in this fourth quarter of business, like as the manager here, I'm heavy on the guys making sure they do detailed recommendations to the customer. So I have to do what Alex don't feel like doing, just type up all this stuff in a neat way so they can understand. So that's what he mean by write it up. So let me do that real quick and we'll be right back. Gotta get those cores back to their owners.
Dealing with a no start with this one. Customer already replaced the fuel pump. The test I've ran so far is to see if I'm actually getting a power to the starter, which I am, constant power. It's got that. The next thing I tested for was power going to the solenoid. It's not getting power from the solenoid. So now I'm up here messing around with the fuse box. Now this system is kind of, it's Fiat. Fiat is always doing weird stuff. So it takes two starter relays to send the power to the actual starter. So yeah, kind of weird, huh? One starter relay sends power to the other relay, and then when the computer energizes it, when the computer sends the signal, it then sends the power to the starter. So
Working with a what year?
21 RAM. So I gotta get my other relay jumper.
Dodge Ram. I mean, I keep saying Dodge Ram. It's just Ram, folks. 1500 of it.
I had like a slow start. It cranked. Like it started first, then I started getting it cranked up. So then I went to coach my football game. I've been all day at 6. So I did it again. I thought I was gonna start, and he started. And I tried to get a jump, and he jumped. So I thought the barrier went off.
So you got the battery replaced.
Yeah,
Still nothing.
So I when I got told, and somebody said probably started. So I changed the whole brand new starter. So.
Still doing the same thing. Okay. Alrighty. So now here's what's going on. The number 1 relay is not getting energized. So if it's not getting energized, like I can manually energize it, which in terms will allow me to crank over the vehicle. But if this relay is off, I won't be able to crank over the vehicle. So now I am hunting down why this relay is not getting energized. I'm assuming right now, without looking into it, I still have to run the test, but it may have a bad total integrated module box. Common issue on these Fiats. Yeah, because this is nothing but a big circuit board.
Can you show us the tool you was just used to energize it?
Oh, it's just a starter relay bypass.
You
I
have
have
a
that
kit?
in my store. Yeah.
Yep.
So I figured that out later. I kind of forgot where that went. I think it went right here. Nope. It's messed up too, so that's probably why. Anywho. Alright. So just studying the, so this is starter relay 2. That's the one that will, when it closes, it will send power through here. It will tell the computer that the truck is starting through this ignition crank sensor. And that has a fuse. I already checked that fuse. So tells the computer, hey, I'm receiving signal. I'm actually turning over. Allow me to start. But if it don't receive that, if it doesn't receive a proper stuff, it's not gonna crank up, no matter if I got the ignition on or not. But then it goes way down here, this yellow and gray wire, to the starter itself. And as you can see, the starter needs power all the time, but it needs this 12-volt source to close this relay. All right, so now I know I have a relay problem. What happens with this one, it looks like, let me see, what closes this relay? Let me go back to the computer because it's easier to read on the computer. I'm able to like click stuff and trace it easier, but I'm gonna give it a try right here. Sometimes I can lose track of all this. So let's start control. So sense it here. So what powers this FSD ignition? So this gets power, closes this circuit. This circuit is getting power because I'm able to manually close it with my bypass. That's why these are so important. It helps in aiding with diagnostics like this. So I'm getting my 40 amp fuse. I know it's good because it wouldn't send power to this other relay if it wasn't. So I got a signal issue. So it goes back to this FSD ignition run start control OP. So I need to look into that. Power distribution assembly, left front of engine compartment. Okay, yeah, I need to look that up because without that, it won't close. It won't energize and close.
Because these are coming from
Mo, what do you know?
Chicago, and I'm trying to get that damn plate.
You know what I'm gonna ask you, right?
What?
2 questions.
2 questions.
Where's your coat?
It ain't cold.
And where's the loop?
Ain't no money. You broke.
Ah, look, babe. It's a Black Widow.
I know, very nice.
That's his dream truck. Nice. Let me go. Can I go look at it right quick? You doing something important?
No.
Hold on. Oh, nice. One day, guys, I'm gonna get my man this truck here. That's why I'm going so hard on this YouTube stuff. He deserve it. Okay? Send it off. Well, that was not Black Widow, but it's nice. Oh, he disappeared.
Which truck hit? I got 2.
Well, you know they have different people that roll through here.
Yeah,
So you
I
guys
think this is
remember?
the guy who hit my car.
You remember the Chevy Cruise guys? That guy doesn't want to pay for it or something. So I told y'all.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get that number. I'm gonna give it to what's his name? Or I give it to you, but like, listen, I'm the officer. I need some motor.
I told y'all to call the
I need
police.
some Benjamin.
Let me go find Alex. There you go.
This is start switch on.
What we doing?
Trying to find a particular wire so I can test voltage.
Now let me ask you this question off topic.
Mhm.
You want a Black Widow truck, right?
Mhm.
You gonna drive a Chevy truck now?
They make different Black Widow stuff.
I know that, but what's your truck of choice?
I don't know. I gotta do research.
You can do
Chevy
your own
do look
lifters.
good. I know.
You can do your own the transmission. I
Yeah, I
guess.
know. So that really wouldn't pose a problem. Beautiful truck.
I like a better one there in black though.
Yeah, it matches the theme.
Oh, thank you, Curtis. Oh, okay, no. So somebody asked Curtis a question, and he got the answer for y'all. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. He said, ask Curtis what the leadership acronym means from the military. You represent this, in my opinion. What you got?
Well, I appreciate it. It's loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage.
See, he said you represent that, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Gotcha. How long have you been out of the military?
Since '96.
Man, I was like, what, 5 years old or something like that. 96 was a good year in Atlanta.
It's been a minute. Yeah, that was the last year for the Olympics.
Yeah, it was. I remember that.
They changed a couple street names so they wouldn't represent some of the hood in Atlanta. I think Metropolitan was the one they changed.
It became Metropolitan from Stewart Avenue.
From Stewart Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's
where
all.
all the lady walkers
get
walk
us
at
wet.
night. Yep.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Awesome, man. What branch was it?
Army, Air Defense Artillery, 16 Tango.
Okay.
Yeah, missiles. That was me.
That was you?
Yeah, did a couple tours in Saudi.
You gotta show me a picture of you. Well, see, you look young.
I got to find it. 'cause I
You
got a
don't look
couple.
your age now.
I got
So
a couple.
imagine what you looked like back then.
I gotta find them. I got a couple pictures.
All right. Cool.
I got you.
Come on, grace us with the picture.
That's
Don't
my
forget.
task tonight. I'm
All
gonna
right.
find them. I'm gonna find them.
Look what the cat drug in. One thing I like about us vlogging
Hopefully you guys got me today.
is we get a lot of visitors and things. This is my real horsepower dude right here.
I feel like I've been out there with them horses all this morning.
Yeah,
I'm
how you
tired.
doing?
Hey sis.
How are you? Good, nothing much. They got your truck blocked in, but when they move, we get you.
Cool. What's going on, brother? Big bro. What's going on with your fam? All them doing is one jump out.
This battery terminal would be upgraded to a heavy duty one. They're lightweight. They have belts. That's what my wife was talking about with the smoke. Other than that, I purchased a wheel plug and transmission will be a solid wheel.
That's why I told him I don't think you should get rid of it. You all right? I told him not to get rid of it.
I will. They make a great truck. That's for a backup. Yeah. You got it for people that's a big wheel. Yeah. Get rid of it. Brother, I love you as always. This gonna be a good backup here. I'm gonna black it out, black on black all that. Take care. Let me know. Sis, I'm ready for you to come on do some riding.
Okay.
Do some riding.
I'm gonna be right there. I love you.
Love you, man. Appreciate y'all as
All
always.
right. Call me when you make it home. All right. Why you posted up like you at the corner store, man?
Man, I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to hustle. Trying to get something.
I can't with you today.
Kind of ignored a particular code and kind of wasted some time. But I seen this code. I was like, my computer wasn't erasing it. I should have hooked up. What's that? That's not the Altail. So I should have hooked up my Altail, which I don't know where it is right now. I was like, maybe it's because of that, because it was just a stored code. So I kind of ignored it.
You took
But-
it out there. It's in there. Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, I didn't. It's in another vehicle. I'm using it in another vehicle.
It's in the Captiva you had this morning.
Yeah, okay. So I was like, let me erase the code the easy way, which is remove the battery. And when you do this, make sure you don't have an auxiliary battery and put the two terminals together. That will wipe the memory clean of the computer. And I hooked everything back up and it didn't have no engine codes. And I kept playing with it, let it sit there and all that good stuff. And this code came back. So when monitored and set conditions, basically, let's go get to the good stuff. Well, where did I read it at? The vehicle will not start and run. The vehicle may not crank. So these are the symptoms I'm having. Ignition key related fault in the RF hub. No VIN programmed in the PCM. Incorrect or mismatched VIN programmed in the PCM. I already checked the PCM. PCM does have the correct VIN. So it's something with the RF hub. So I need a key guy to come out and diagnose it, because I don't do security stuff, as I stated in the past video. So I need to knock down that wall before I can continue on diagnosing anything else. And the last thing they blame is the powertrain control module. So yeah. So what made me get to this point, because looking at the diagram, if I can go back. Uh-oh. I did. See. I got to a certain point. Here we go. Let's back up. Click on it so I can enlarge it. I start looking into this wire right here. This wire is what energizes. When a signal go through this wire, it energizes this relay. And this relay is energized, is able to turn on power to this relay. And like I mentioned before, the car will start it up. So if this wire, and it was getting power, I already checked the power was there, because I remember I was able to, just to recap on things, I was able to bypass this wire by using my jump thing, and then it would send power, and I was able to start the car over. So this wire goes back here, body control module type stuff, and then it bridges off and goes this way down, and the radio frequency, the RF hub module, something is going on with that module. So that's where I stopped, because you need special key equipment to run tests on that. So let me go let the customer know, and we will go from there. But yeah, that's something going on with the module. Either the module is burnt out or fried itself, because if that doesn't work, yeah, nothing is gonna start. I know it ain't a key problem, because the key is turning on the vehicle. It's just not allowing it to start because it's not receiving what it needs to receive. So the customer is out here. So I got my trusted key guy to come out here to have another aspect on the, what's the word I'm looking for? Not aspect, but perspective. Okay.
That's why Herman's the man.
I traced it back to security issues, but he has security specific tools, and he has the equipment to test the security things that I can't move forward without looking into, you know, if that makes sense.
You just had lunch, so you got the itis, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm nice and cool.
He been tripping on. Remember Porky Pig? Beep. That was him this morning.
No, it was not.
Yeah, well, roll the tape back.
Roll it back.
Beautiful.
Oh, man. All right. And I will do. Yeah, that's what I was confused about. I was like, it shouldn't work.
Yeah, that should definitely work. But this module is right here. I give you the code just in case you got to get back in it.
Okay.
But if you got to talk to it, you got to hook up down here to it.
Here, you want to use my notes?
Yes.
There you go.
Where is it, my notes? Hold on.
Everybody's phone set up a little different. Let me get you. Just type in notes. There's the boy in blue.
All right.
77165. Lock your text to 165. Yes, sir. Beautiful people, y'all have a great evening.
See you later, Herman.
Yes.
All right. Let me hook that computer back up to it. 77165.
What's up, Shawty?
Mad at you.
Whole lot of gang shit. Why you mad at me?
I don't know. But listen, I just want to
Why you
say
tell the folks they had their pause yesterday and they didn't?
What parts?
that ain't his fault.
I know.
I just work here.
Listen here. I
What?
want to congratulate you on getting promoted.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please still check on us, take care of us.
You steal my store. You steal my account.
Yeah, but we barely see Aisha. So that means I'm gonna barely see you.
Nah, I don't believe
Oh,
that.
you got one of those glasses that got
Y'all
the
love
camera?
these things.
Oh, cut. Let me see.
Pretty convenient.
We back. Okay, listen. You are not only a parts professional, but you're also a wrench turner
A little bit.
in your free time. the debate on TikTok right now is fuel pumps do not burn up if you run low on E. It's perfectly fine to ride low.
From the video, from the shot you posted the other day.
Yeah.
Continue to ride
There's
around
a-
on E.
There's
It will. If you continue to ride around, it's gonna burn the fuel pump out.
He said it's
Everybody
perfectly
know
fine.
It's gonna burn it out eventually.
So I need you to get Delphi a rep on the phone
I just want to meet with them in person. I want them
or a
professionals
TrueGuard rep.
educate us.
Let's get the people that sell the product.
To tell us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make that happen for me?
Because that's
Make that
good.
happen.
That's good
All right.
content for them.
It's good educational, you know. So
We're gonna make it happen.
thank
We
you.
gonna
Y'all
make it
heard it here, folks.
I get with Aisha and see who I need to call.
Bring me a rep, and we're gonna talk about it. But which parts you got for me, though?
Some spark plugs in the belt. Don't ask me what kind of cost for.
I wouldn't know.
I gotta ask Curtis.
Hey, Curtis, I'm gonna say Curtis be running the dang thing. I don't even need to be. That's quality. Hey, we're gonna get some of them glasses. We're gonna get some because we can do a lot more POV, or Alex can film without me being here. So
Yeah, it's, I like these things.
a customer had them, and that's how I first seen them.
I seen them on TikTok.
How much are they though? I ain't trying to spend no
It
$500.
depends on which ones you get. I think these are the wafers.
I seen them on Temu.
Yeah, Temu have them too, but they don't
You
have.
know what?
They
And
don't
I'm gonna
have.
walk out.
So got the key guy came out. He looked at the key stuff for me with his tools. His computer, for some odd reason, wasn't picking up the power train control module, but my computer do. I mean, it does, not do. So at this point, it's boiling down to a PCM problem. Something could have got fried during the battery. Whoever put the starter in, anything could have happened, you know. So this is what it's boiling down to. But I want a definite answer, and I think the only way I'm gonna find some definite answers is if I spend more time with it. And the truth be told, I'm about out of time with this vehicle. I can't spend all day.
Right. So you only getting paid 1 hour diag unless he turns it into a
More integrate.
the more
Integrate.
come on, we tripping. We tripping right now. In depth,
It's another word I was looking for.
intrusive.
Yeah, no, integrate. I don't know. It's one of them days.
Yeah, because we
But
got.
I'm not too familiar with the invalid skim key code, so I will have to look more into that. You know, of course, whoever been working on the vehicle is not gonna give you the full rundown. Oh yeah, I made a big fireball, and after that, stuff stopped working. That doesn't happen all the time, so it's up to me to figure it out. But on this note, good people, I'm gonna end it right here. I really enjoyed y'all today. If y'all enjoy me, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Alex Car Doctor out. See you on the next one.